This video is going to be about Brandon Paul's full testimony. And did he sell Diddy's faith? So let's just go ahead and jump right on in it. It started off basically, and they spoke with him about his arrest and ultimately how he landed the job working for P.Diddy. They talked about a little bit about his arrest when he got caught with the cocaine in the bag. When they arrest him with a bag of cocaine from one of Diddy's King's Night, Hotel Night, or Freak Off Nights, whichever one you want to call them. And we also learned a new name for them in this testimony, Wow King Night. Okay, yeah, so we got a fourth name. Yeah, this is crazy. And he also spoke about how he came to work for Diddy. They questioned him about his salary, and he said it started off at $75,000 and it ended with $100,000. He stated that he got the job through revolt, and he was told to get in and get out, and he had to sign an NDA. So once again, that NDA played a major factor in a lot of things, people not really realizing what they could and could not say or do because of an NDA. And basically, that's what made people think that they could do criminal stuff because they signed this and they're not supposed to tell anybody that they did, when in fact, that's not how that works. Okay, so Frankie Santella and Christina Coram was there at the time of his initial meeting with Combs, where he was hired, and he would, he said he would pack a lot of joints in the garage. Basically, weed, the green stuff. Right. He gave an example. He basically said that KK was the chief of staff and she would help out with the family. Then they asked him, would KK use Combs' phone? And he stated yes. They asked him how many assistant Combs had, and he stated he started with 5 at the time that he came in and slowly went down. Then there was 4, and then ultimately he ended up with just 2. Brandon stated due to his basketball background, he helped Mr. Combs with his workouts. Then he named 2 other people based off of the pictures that were shown to him by the name of Jonathan Perez, assistant, and the butler Frank Rodriguez. He was asked about the butler's role, and Brandon said he gave him water, chapstick, and anything that he needed. Asked him, did he have group chats with KK, and he answered yes. He identified another person by photo by the name of Fahim, who they referred to as Fa, F-A-H, pronounced F-A-H. So here's where we're going to break into the questioning more in detail. So now we're talking about the state. The state was pretty much asking all these questions, but I'm really going to break it down so you can kind of see who was who, right? So, my voice might change based off of who I'm playing the role as. Okay, so here we go. So, where did you live? I lived in Airbnb in LA and Miami. Where did KK stay? In an apartment 4 minutes from 200 South Mapleton in Miami in a 2-star island. Did you accompany Mr. Combs to pay appearances? Yes. He would ask for like $150,000, and they would have to sell stuff for him. So here's my thing. Once he would have said they, he would have had to clear up who is they. Who is they that is selling this $150,000 worth of products? Because that's basically what you're saying. What did you do to stay awake? Prescription Adderall and sometimes cocaine. What was your job? To make sure Combs was always happy. He said, I do not take no for an answer. He told us to move like we was a SEAL Team 6. And for those that don't know who the SEAL Team 6 is, that's the Navy SEALs who actually took down and unalived Osama bin Laden. And so to ask anybody to act like the Navy SEALs is just insanity to me, far as work, okay? Did Mr. Combs fire you? Yes, for forgetting his Lululemon fanny pack when he went on a walk. He said, I didn't want to see your face anymore. then tell KK you're fired. So basically, he made them give notice for themselves to the higher ups. This man is, he's ignorant in so many ways. What did you do? I brought a Louis Mon fanny pack. I got it, and then I sort of laid low, you know. I'm trying to lose 75,000 to 100,000 for no freaking fanny pack, man. I'm trying to keep my job. By the way, those fanny packs run anywhere from $35 to $75 on Amazon. So they probably paid anywhere, probably in between that, on the spot from wherever they was. Child, and that's a woman's bag. You know the little fanny pack? I know sometimes men wear them in black, but this prima donna here, ain't no telling what color he had. Have you ever complained to HR? No, that wasn't a thing. Why not? Well, HR even forgot to pull my federal taxes my first 8 months. You just go to Mr. Combs, you know. If you want something done, you just go to him. Well, it sounds to me that the company was evading taxes. So we talk about tax evasions, are we? Because we ain't taking taxes out on your employees that you're employing. Okay. Okay, back to the Combs use drugs? Yes, ecstasy, cocaine, and more. What is in this photo? My hands with some ecstasy and 2C, you know, pink cocaine. What did you take? Why did you take the photo? To ask staff what to do with it. After I found it, I was told to put it in his bag. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Well, what that shows is staff was fully aware of what the drugs were used for and what to do with them. So they knew exactly what was going on. Did you buy weed or the green stuff for him? Yes. From who? Well, there was Philip Hines, Puffy Like Sunset. Who were the other drug dealers Mr. Cone used? There was a One Stop, Guido, Baby Girl. I think it was spelled OEI. Free advertisement. And lock up on the way. Because that's basically what you just did by telling all these people. Who is this? Guido. Is this your chat with Baby Girl? What is happening? Well, Jonathan Perez is introducing Baby Girl, and she asked me, is it for you or is it for Puff? But I just said, tell anyone it's for me. Why? Because Puff is high profile, so we use aliases. Did Mr. Puff use Cecilis? Yes, we put it in his nightstand. Your message to Love Red Phone. What does that mean? I called Puffy Love. His red phone was his personal. The business phone was the yellow one. What did he text you? Zans. And how did you pay for the drugs? The DRUG. Cash from the Gucci bag or security? Usually Fahim. In the text, what is flour? The green stuff. Wheat. Did you also call it trees? Yes. Here Fahim tells me I'll get back paid once due come on shift. So all the staff was paying the dealer that's buying the DRUG. So they all knew what was going on. Had you take DRUG? S? Yeah. To test the Tutsi. Well, did you want to take it? I wanted to prove my loyalty. Dumb. So if it was bad, you was gonna check up out of here before he would. Okay, I mean, 75,000, 100,000 ain't worth me Sorry. Just in case somebody want to set old boy up, you gonna be the first one out of here. Okay. What was Wild Kings Night? Mr. Combs and significant other DRUGS and SEX. Did Jane participate in Kings Night? Wild Kings Night? Yes. Did Mr. Combs' other girlfriends participate in Wild Kings Night? Not that I was aware of. Who called them Wild Kings Night? KK. I just said he was going to the hotel. Did Mr. Combs stop using the hotels and move them to the residency? Yes. After the Cassie lawsuit. What did you do? Clean up after. What does this say? That James coming in, Brandon is setting it up. Wild Kings Night probably. Where did you make the reservations? No, boo. Where was the Wild Kings Night? James resident. I wrote run into Walmart for them. Wild Kings Night, active or Gucci bag, active. And what did you say between the two? I don't know. It's one of them now. Hey, I'm just going to Walmart. One thing for sure, they kept Walmart and Trump Towers in business along with Baby Oil and Astroglide. Man, it was keeping them people on and popping. You hear me? I mean, funding wasn't dropping at all. How did you know what to buy for Mr. Combs' Wild Kings Night? We had a shared document in the Notes app. So basically what you just proved here was organized and contractual of the staff that they knew what was going on. So there's your organized crime, y'all. There's your RICO, man. Who was responsible for the Astroglide? The property manager. I didn't think the 200 South Mapleton manager was good, so I photoed it. I took the photo to show the manager how to lay out the Astroglide in the bathroom. How you put in for the cash? Robin at TriStar. So now we're tying in the accountant from TriStar. You see the organization now, y'all? Okay. Did Mr. Combs contact you for Wild Kings Night? Yes, by voice notes or FaceTime. He called me to get SEX outfit, but he never called me back. How did you clean up after? I wore gloves. Why? Sanitation reasons? Okay, I'm sorry. Who's going to pick up this nasty mess with their bare hands? Okay, attorney, like you, I don't know what was the point of you asking that. Why? Okay, it's nasty. Huh? All right. Is this a photo of the day of your arrest? Yes, it was March 25, 2024, in a rented jet. The cocaine you was arrested with, was it Mr. Combs? Objection. Sustained. Was it yours? See how, was it yours? He had to kind of rephrase this to get the same answer. Was it yours? No. Was it Mr. Combs? Objection. Overruled. Bingo. It was Mr. Combs. Gotcha. What did you do after the arrest? An aversion program, DRUG treatment. No further questions. Judge asks, do you want to cross? And Mr. Steele gets up. So now this is a conversation between Mr. Steele and Paul. Okay. Basketball at Syracuse for an iconic coach. Yes. You played UNC, but COVID ended it. Yeah. You were just a DRUG mule, were you? Objection. Overruled. I was not just that. It was a minor part of what you did. It was a minor part of what you did? Absolutely. personal use? Rephrase, the judge says. The hotel nights were personal. Objection. Rephrase. It was Mr. Combe and Jane relaxation, personal, right? From your observation? Yes. Did you see Jane as hesitant? Saw non-consensual activities. Would you not have worked there, right? Objection. Sustain. You would not work for a criminal, would you? No. Do you care about your reputation? Yeah. You were arrested for 27 grams, barely personal use. It was a mistake, right? Yes. And the case was dismissed? Yes. Did GRUGS make Sean more focused? He got extremely creative. I guess that's an excuse. You could say next time you get caught, y'all say, it makes me creative and it makes it okay. As you sit here today, are you in debt to Sean Combs? It was a good experience for the most part. No further questions. Sidebar before redirect. Judge says yes. They comes back. And now this is the redirect from the state to him to kind of clear up what the defense basically did. The little that they did, because it really wasn't a lot. Do you know what was happening in the Wild Kings night? Objection. Rephrase. Were you there? No. Then if you wasn't there, sir, how do you know if it was consensual or not? Come on. What did you think the $5,000 were for? Objection. Sustain. Did you give Mr. Combe $5,000 cash in another context? No. Still got the photographs. You said you wouldn't work for a criminal, but you brought DRUG for Mr. Combs more than 5 times, but less than 10. So basically, we could say you bought it 9 times, right? That's me, y'all. That's not it. How do you feel about Mr. Combe? It's complicated. No further questions. No redirects. No recross. The judge, you may go, Mr. Paul. So there includes what happened on day 26, far as talking to the Mr. Paul, Mr. Brandon Paul. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that he pretty much sealed Diddy's fate? You think this is it for Diddy? Do you think he did nothing? Do you think the defense knocked holes through his testimony? Well, me personally, I don't. I think they slam dunk and then they came back and cleaned it right back up. But drop your questions inside the comment section so we can just talk down below in the comment section so we can see how everybody feels, because it's not just about my opinion. I would love to know what you think on this case as well, because he was one of the key components to this trial. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Y'all show some love and support to this channel, but don't forget to be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles.